Hello everyone. As Today I'm going to talk about gratitude. Yes, it's very important for our life when we are grateful to someone who used to help us, who used to um, you know teach us or give us the good advice. So we should be grateful to them, right? Like parents, teacher, or the helpful people. We should be grateful, right? Yes, when we are grateful, so we we will be lucky. We will be praised or admired by people around us, especially the white people or the scholars will admire and will praise us that we are good, we are kind, we are generous. Yeah, because the white people know that there are fewer people who return uh, to return, how to say, the favor to the hateful people, right? So there are fewer, right? So it's not easy to be grateful. I want to say it is not easy to be grateful because most of people want to get one other people to help them, but they don't want to help other people. They want to get material support from others, but they didn't want to share, right? So that's why we know that there are fewer people who want to return the favor to the helpful people, the people who used to help them. So there are fewer people. Yeah, not only few, but fewer. Yes. So people want to get something from others, but they didn't want to donate, they didn't want to share, they didn't want to give something to others because they are tied to the material gift or material support. Yes, they are tied to material things that they search for, that they try to look for. So it's not easy to look for the material thing or material gift. So if they like doing charity or like giving material thing to other people, so they will be poor, they will lose the property easily. That's why they hesitate or they hate giving. They dislike making offering to other people. But they want to get. Oh, when someone gives them, they are happy to receive. They are happy to accept. They can say, "You are good. You are kind. Wish you all the best. Let the the God help you, right? The God bless you. You can wish them. But when the time when um, they you know they give, they don't they didn't want to give, they don't want to share the amounts of money or apple, fruit, rice, water, garland, perfume, another thing. They didn't want to share, they didn't want to give, right, those things with other people, right? They didn't want to give those things to other people, right? Because they are attached, they are stingy, they are selfish, right? They want to make their life better, but they don't have other people to for better living, right? They don't want to share, but they want to get because they are attached to themselves. They think they are the best. They are worthy of, how do I say? Yes, they they think that it should be better than others. That's why they want to get. They don't want to give. Yes. So the Buddha had taught us to be a giver. Uh, don't want to be a receiver. Yeah. When you want to be a receiver, you can be stingy or selfish. So stinginess or selfishness will control you or master you. So you cannot attract people around you to be your friend, to be your companion, because you want to get. So you don't want to share your material thing with your friends or your companion. So your friend and your companion dislike you or hate you, don't want to keep friendship forever with you, because you always want to get something from them, but you don't want to share something with them. So they think that it's useless to be your friend, to be your partner. That's why they choose the right way. They choose other friend to be other people to be different. It's better to choose you as dear friend, right? Because they think that you are not grateful, you are not kind and generous. Yeah, when they give you a lot of things, yeah, they think that you want to get, but you don't want to give. Even though they give a lot, but you don't want to share with them. Even though you share, but you share the material thing that is not useful, material thing that, yes, that is not, just not good enough, right? It's not, you can, not important that you give. So they think, so that's why they don't want to be your friend forever. They want to find a way to depart from you, and then they leave you alone, right? So it's important to do charity and to be grateful or to show a gratitude to uh, the helpful people, right? To people who help us, yeah, right? Like parents, teacher, Buddha, and other people who help us. So we should be grateful. We should not be a crocodile, right? The Khmer word say a person who are not grateful to the parents, to the teacher, or to other people. Uh, yes, say you are crocodile. You are crocodile. The Khmer word, right? You are crocodile. You are crocodile. So it means you are not grateful to your parents and the rest people. Right? You are crocodiles. Your crocodile don't know the helpful people quality. Right? Crocodile, even though you give the food to 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 eat, yes, to him or her, right? Basically, to him to her. So he or she is not grateful to you. Yeah. He or she can kill you. Yeah. Regard you as his or her food. So even though you feed, you sustain him or her, but he or she is not grateful to you. Not grateful to you. That's why we should not be a crocodile, right? We should be a grateful person. We should be grateful student, grateful children, grateful disciple or followers, right? And yes, when we know the importance of the grateful, we not we don't hesitate to show gratitude to our parents, teachers, or the Buddhas, right? Yes, grateful. Even though you are poor, you can say you can show your gratitude to your parents by listening to uh, parents' advice, right? To make them happy, don't hurt their feelings. So you have no enough material thing to share with your parents. So you just only make them happy, don't hurt their feeling by listening to the good advice, follow his word, or follow the words, and follow the advice. So it means that you are a good child, you are a good children. Not just only you give medicine to them, just only uh, listen to their advice, or it is a kind of a good children. It means that you are careful, right? When they old, you can feed them, you can sustain them, because they are too old, right? They are too old, so they cannot do the work uh, easily. Not they are not young, so they are old enough. That's why you need to do the work for them. You can keep the uh, credit or tradition. You should be make yourself, you know, worthy of the property, the uh, you know inheritance, right? And you should do charity, or do the merit in order to transfer your merit with them when they pass away, right? You should do good deed in order to share it with them when they pass away. So it is a good, it is a duty of children. That is that this duty show your gratitude, right? Yes, when you do the work for them, when you feed them, it means that you get food, right? But when you are like a crocodile, when you grow up, when you have a good job to do, or when you are rich, you will not keep, you don't feed them, you don't do the work for them, you don't keep their family tradition, or you don't make yourself worthy of the inheritance, right? Yes. So you are not grateful, you are like crocodile. So you have no gratitude to them. You just only eat the food, you just only use the money, you yeah, you take everything from your mother and father. You use a lot of things: water, clothes, shelter, medicine, garland, perfume, and the right things. But you don't pay back, right? You don't return, right? You don't return your father to them. You are not grateful for the help giving to them, right? Right. So it's not good, right? Yes, they spend a lot of money to help them, to feed you, or to feed you, to sustain you, send you to school. So spend the clothes for your studies, friend them, study material. How do I say? Yes, money material for your study. Spend food, spend everything for your study. Now you are rich. You depend on your parents, but you are not grateful to them. You live away from them. You leave them alone. You don't take care them. You don't know about the way, how do we say, the living. You don't care because you have a wife or a husband. You produce a baby or you produce children, so you get a new family. That's why you spend much time for look after your children or take care about your business, take care of your business. So you have no enough time to look after your parents. So you think, yes, it's not important for you to show your gratitude to them. So you are so bad. You are like a crocodile. You are not good child. You are not good son or daughter. Okay. So it's very important for us to escape from this. No need to keep. You should show your gratitude to your parents. That's why you are lucky. You are fortunate. Yes. Yes. Even though you are in the present time, but you are not grateful, you are like crocodiles. So the God does not bless you. It is not one of such a blessing because you have no gratitude inside your heart. One day, when your children grow up, they will not sustain you. They will leave you alone. Yes, because you don't look after your parents when they got old. Yeah, so when you got old, when you get old, you will like your parents. Your children will not look after you or sustain you, don't care you. So you are so sad, you are so suffer. That's why the Buddha have taught us to be grateful. So grateful is very important. As a Buddhist follower, you should be grateful to the Buddha. Yes, who was enlightened one, who was self-awakening, right? So self-awakened, right? So we should be grateful to the Buddha. Yes, the Buddha showed the way of the deathlessness. Yeah, I want to compare to the mother and father to the Buddha, right? So we can die all the time when we have no the presence of the parents, right? The presence of the parents. We can die because of fires. Because when we were young, we don't know what is a fire. It it can burn us. We can die. So we didn't know when we were young. We didn't know, right? So we wanted to touch the fire. So our parents prohibit us from touching. So we escape from death. So we can die because of water, electric shock, and how do we say? because of water, because of vehicle, because of the piece of glass or other materials, we can die when it is no presence of the parents. We can die in the water, we can die because of vehicle, we can die because of the piece of the glass. We want to swallow the piece of the grass, so we can die easily. Because we were young, we didn't know the danger of the danger. We think it is candy, we think it's cake, yeah. So we like swallowing. That's why we can die easily. But because of mother and our father, they have us. So we escape from obstacle, we escape from this. So, however, we cannot escape from this forever. One day we can die. Yes, one day we can die. Even though our parents look after us, can help us for several times, that we can die from vehicles and the rest thing. But we cannot escape from die. We can not escape from death. One day we can die because we have the birth. Yes, we were born in this world. We cannot die. We cannot escape from death. One day we can die. So it is permanent. Everyone cannot escape from death, even though everyone wants to die, but you have no choice. You will die. Even though your mother and father look after you, have you forever. Yeah. So we show our gratitude to our parents. We should show our gratitude to our parents because we can die because of several things, or several reasons, but we cannot die because of our parents. So, however, we cannot escape from die. One day we can die. We cannot escape from death. One day we can die. So, here I want to show about the Buddha quality. The Buddha saw the way of the end of death. Yes. So the Buddha saw us about the cause of the suffering, the cause of suffering, the cessation of suffering, and the way leading to the end of the suffering. The Buddha saw us. Right? The Buddha saw us. So the Buddha saw us. So one day we can escape from this. Right? We can escape from this. Our parents help us, but we cannot escape from this. So we have unlimited mother and father. So this world we have only one mother and father. We have only one. But the previous birth we cannot count. There are definite father and mother. Right? Father and mother. So they look after us. They sustain us, but we cannot escape from this. But so even though we cannot escape from this, we still die. So we should be grateful to parents. How about the Buddha? The Buddha is the best. He is the perfect one. He is enlightened one. So he lead us to the deathlessness. We can escape from this. So why? And we grateful to the Buddha. Why and we grateful to the Buddha? The Buddha saw us the way of deathlessness to Nirvana. Let us to Nirvana. Yeah, we cannot die. And so, who saw us? Who have taught us to escape from this? We are grateful to our parents when they look after us, they help us when we are about to die, but they help us, they sustain us. We can survive until now because of the presence of parents. So we know the parents' qualities. We know the parents' kindness. Why? And we get food to the Buddha. The Buddha can lead us to the end of to the end of suffering. The Buddha lead us to the deathlessness, the real happiness. Parents, even though as for parents, even though they sustain us, they help us, but we still die. So we afraid of death. We afraid of death, but we cannot escape from death. We still die. But the Buddha help us to escape from death. We cannot die anymore when we follow the Buddha teaching. I want to raise one example. A person is about to die. He is, for example, he will killed by someone, but at the time, a hateful person want to help him, and then he didn't die. He was not killed by that person because a hateful person helped him. So he is grateful to him. Without him, yes, he really died. He really dies. He cannot escape from this. But because of the presence of a man, a person, he can survive. He can live in this world. So he says, thank you. He appreciate. He appreciate. Oh, you help me. Without you, I can die because is about to kill, right? Is about to be killed. So he's so grateful to him to be the same. Yes, even though yes, even us, we say thank you so much when someone help us when we are in the trouble, when we are in the danger, right? So we are grateful to him or her who help us escape from danger or trouble, right? We will kill by someone, but at that time, the moment a good person help us, so we say thank you to him, right? So thank you to him. So, oh, you are great. You can help me. I want to show my gratitude to you. I don't forget your kindness or your help. One day I will return my favor to you, right? We so say thank you so much. So thank you so much that you can help me. Without you I can die. So now because of you I cannot die. So thank you so much. You let me escape from this. Yes, without you I can die. So we show a gratitude to him. Yes, so Now I want to say the Buddha can help us escape from this. Why don't we show a gratitude to the Buddha? Parent, look after us, but we still die. We cannot escape from this. One day we can die. But the Buddha help us to escape from this, to abstain from this, to avoid the death. So why don't we show a gratitude to the Buddha? So as a Buddhist, we should be grateful to the Buddha. That's why good deed is the one of the blessing. Yet we are Bodhi followers who show a gratitude to the Buddhas. Right. One day we can reach Nirvana because of the Buddha. Without Buddha, we cannot escape from suffering. We depend on the mother. We depend on the father. Yes. We can live in this world, but we cannot escape from die. So, but when we depend on the Buddha, one day we can escape from death. Right? Like an example, at the moment, yes, a person can escape from die because another person help him or help him. So he says, thank you, you can help me. Without you I can die. So you help me. Yeah. You can say, yes, I appreciate you. You can help me. Without you I can die. Yes, that time you cannot die, but yeah, one day you can die. You cannot escape from death forever. But the Buddha help us to escape from death forever. Yes, excuse me. So it was necessary for us to show gratitude to the Buddha. Yes, not only Buddha and the teachers, other teachers who have taught us about general knowledge, who show the good way to us. We can live in the bright light because of those. That's why we don't forget to show gratitude to them. Yes, enough for me. It's enough for me. So if I make mistake, I would like to say sorry. I hope all of you will forgive me when I make mistake. So thank you for your attention. Bye bye.